You're watching the Lazizi Review Show, brought to you by Lazizi.
You are watching Sweetie Girl Production. It's like that. Snap, snap.
Well, hello out there in YouTubelandia, my YouTubelandians. Well, here we go. Today we're going to be talking about relationships. Yeah. Do you got a man? Do you got a girl? Do you want one? Yes, you do. If you don't have one. Maybe you young and you don't need one. You know, you all boop, boop, boop. Living your life, partying, having fun. I did it. Yes, I did. And I had a whole lot of fun doing it, and then not really. But there was times when I didn't want a boyfriend, and that was when I was real young, like 17, 16, like around that age, and I was like, 18. Well, 18, I was in a little serious relationship, but this is not really about DC. This is about you. Okay, so we're going to be talking about that. We're going to talk about if you want a relationship, okay? I had made more like a play-by-play fun video about it, where it was like boop, 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 and I gave you the, 411, the quick shit. It's called How to Snatch You Up a Man. Check that out. Kind of funny right there. I like my comedy relief. Yes, I do. We're going to have fun. We're going to have fun, okay? But we're going to be a little serious, too. All right, so we're going to be talking about not more than how to snatch you up a man. Boop, boop, boop. We're going to be talking about proper etiquette when trying to catch a man. Well, fuck it. When we're trying to snatch up ourselves a man or a woman. We're trying to get this girl, this guy, right? Alright, so you're at an age where you feel like you want to get serious, right? Maybe you want to settle down. Maybe you want to have a baby. Who knows, right? Or maybe you're an older woman and you just want a little bit of, girly advice as well. Whatever. Sit and watch. I lived on the planet long enough to give some advice. I always say that. Here we go. So I just want to talk about proper etiquette in relationships when dating. There is etiquette, yes, there is. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is for the girls that want a serious relationship. You understand me? Serious relationship. Okay, serious. All right? You want a serious relationship? This is for you. Now, a lot of you don't understand that there's one major thing when we setting out, our hooks out there to get ourselves a woman or a man. There is a proper dress code. Yes, yeah, that's right. I'm going to have to address that. I'm going to have to address it and dress it up properly. Okay, there's some shit going on these days with the young girls. Okay, there's some shit with them. All right, I'm going to be honest. They're dressing like hoes. All right, I didn't say it, you did. Okay, all right, I said it. All right, I'm going to tell you the truth. I said it. All right, fine, I said it. Hoes, putas, sluts, whatever. I don't believe in it. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in it, but it's out there. If you dress like a clown, they're going to think you a clown. If you dress like a bear, they're going to go, oh, shit, ooh, a grizzly bear. I mean, let's keep it real. It's all about how you promote the package, how you promote what you're selling. And if you selling it all cheap, and you putting it all in a paper bag, all cheap and shit, and it's like the paper bag from the supermarket, and you throw it in there, everybody say, oh, that's cheap. But if you put that shit up in a fancy bag, like, Tiffany's or something, oh, what's that? You know what I'm saying? So, dress it up. Dress it up. Complete it. Boop, right? Okay, so what I mean by that is there's a couple of rules to dressing, and I'm going to dress that. Okay, dress it. Address it. Get it? Okay, here. When you're dressing for dating, okay, it's very similar like dressing for an interview, except without the blazer and the dress. What I mean by that is keep it classy. Keep it classy, not trashy. Okay, now let's make that our motto. Okay, we're going to make that our motto in this proper etiquette in dating, all right? We're going to make that our motto. Keep it classy, not trashy. Yeah. Okay, and I'm going to tell you why. Because when a man sees you, right, and he sees too much skin, he thinks you up for grabs. He thinks you a fish on a plate, and he's just going to want to put butter and salt and lemon, and he want to eat it. And what do you do after you eat it? And you lick all the flesh off the bone and everything, and you eat that delicious ass yummy fish. What do? You go into the bathroom and you what? Yes, you take a shit, flush it, and it goes out, and so you don't know where the fuck it goes, right? But it's not in your house anymore, and you glad to see it go. Okay, now, yes, I was very graphic. All right, yes. Zizi, keep it real. Zizi, keep it real for you. Like, Zizi's gonna do that. Okay, mommy's gonna tell you the truth. When you're out there looking all delicious, it's like that's very similar to that. You're just gonna get eaten up by the sharks, and that's it, right? But I feel it's important to tell you the truth, because when you're young, you don't kind of know everything, but you think you do. You like, I know everything. I don't need your old ass to tell me shit, because I know everything. And you get all disrespectful, and you don't want to listen to your mommy or your teachers or nana and grandma, titi and uncle and tío and all that. You don't care, right? And I'm going to tell you, take from their experiences, Look up to them because they deserve to be looked up to more than you looking up to superstars like Lady Gaga, Nicki Minaj, and Beyonce and Rihanna and all these cookie cutter artists that you got out there that you all sweating and looking for them. And if you look at anything of theirs, they got millions and zillions of hits. Why is that? Why? Because their shit is spoon-fed to us and we forced to eat it because it's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's like marketed like that. It's everywhere. It's everywhere, right? Now, why don't you look at people in your family, like your mother or your aunt, your sisters and your cousins and your uncle, you know, whatever. You know, look at the people that, you know, were successful at getting love. Look at them. Don't look at the movie stars because if you notice, where are their husbands? Gone. Where is her man now? Boat with the next one. Hollywood is a failure when it comes to relationships. It's a motherfucking failure. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Who we know that's still together? Who? Danny DeVito and Rita Perlman? I mean, it's for real. Like, who do we know out there that's really actually still together? Why don't you just let me know? Comment, let me know. Okay? Because I know there's a few, but far and in between. And what the Ben Stiller's mother and father, you know, dumb. Is it like Ben Stiller? He's a funny guy, whatever. I think it's him. Well, he got his mother and father still together, right? Right? And I'm still proud of that, you know, even though they're old people. But this is what I'm talking about. Who you see out there in Hollywood that's actually made it, that is still together. Nobody. Yes. Okay. So this is how you need to be. Get away from the TV. Step away from the TV and all the fashion don'ts, because most of it's fashion don'ts. All right? And stop with that bullshit. Now here we go. Some more etiquette. This is fashion etiquette. If you're going to wear some big, dangly, crazy earrings, don't wear a whole bunch of other accessories. Now, you already know that, right? Now, if you're going to show all your arms, don't show your legs. Don't show your stomach. It's like that. It's show something and then don't show something. You have to have the mystery. It's the mystery in life that makes us all just yearn and want more. This is true philosophy. You can look this up yourself. You know, you don't have to take it from me, but I'm going to be honest with you. I got a man. You know what I'm saying? And I always knew how to get one because it wasn't that hard. Because like my aunts always said, there's dick on every corner. They used to say that. There's dick on every corner. And yes, I said the D word. I said the big, ridiculous D word. Go cry about it. But there is, okay, on every corner. There's, look, dick on every corner. Look, I said it again. I'm sorry. Okay, but it is. My aunts always said that, and that's true. But what kind of man do you want? Do you want a proper man? Now, you're going to get a proper man when you dress a proper way. I'm talking to the girls. Just for the ladies right now. A lot of times what girls don't realize is that real men, real good, decent men, they look at those girls with the fat asses and the cute little waists and the cute little sexy little dresses and little tiny little hot shorts. They look at them and they go, damn. And they keep walking. Because if they're looking for a wife, then all of a sudden you see him walking with his wife eventually when he gets one and she's properly dressed. And you wondering, oh, she ain't all that. She ain't all that, but now she's the baby's mother. Now she's his wife. She's the one he's taking care of, or they take care of each other. They're together like a good, decent man that you see that works really hard and that really cares to stay home and be with his family. His wife is usually maybe not all that, but she ain't dressing like a hoe. I'm going to be honest, okay? I'm going to be honest. You could dress glittery and jellied up and sexy as hell, but there's a way to do it. Now, you figure that out. Focus on this. Don't put too much makeup on. They see, all right, you're probably saying, Zizi, you got makeup on, shut up. Yeah, all right, you got me, you found me out. Okay, but this is for you. I put the makeup on for you because, you know, I'm not going to come up here in my flip-flops. And the truth is, I be wearing my flip-flops all the time, right? But you don't see from here down because, you know, we relaxing. I'm like a newscaster. Today on the news, or whatever. I keep it sexy for you because, you know, I try to keep it a little professional. It's a show. It's a show, right? But when you out there looking for a man, you can put a little makeup on. Don't go crazy. Don't go crazy like you have a show and you doing a show. No, you just keep it a little more simple. You tone it down a little bit. Not too much. You don't have to be boring. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be boring. You could be sexy, but be you. Be classy. Keep it classy. We know this, right? We're going too far with it. We're going too long, right? Okay, I'll let it go. I'll leave it right there. This is my advice for women. Now, here's my advice for men. Okay. Now, men, if you're looking for a woman, you're looking for a decent woman, a decent one. Okay, if you're looking for a hoe, you can find that any which way and whatever, because they all over the motherfucking place. And yes, okay, the TV got them like that, the radio and the music got them brainwashed, so they all over the place, hoes everywhere, right? But if you looking to fish you out a real good, decent woman, okay, I'm not gonna tell you what your papi and all of them is telling you and mommy and them, go to church and find a good woman. No, I'm not gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you, you know, you just go by how she is dressing, man, because that's a good indicator too. And not always, but it is. It really is. And also how she is with her family, her friends, if you know them, or if you like looking at somebody, see how she treats people, because that's the way you know how she's going to treat you. Yes, that's true. That's the truth right there. If you want a good woman, don't make yourself look like an idiot and be all dressed in a certain way too as well, like a thug. Because yeah, a lot of good girls, and I'm gonna tell you the truth, from my time even till now, a lot of good girls will see a guy how he dresses and she'll assume that he's a thug. Because I've seen even young girls say, no, you could tell he's a fucking thug, look at what he's wearing and shit. And they will go by his low falling off his ass jeans, and they won't like it. Or they won't like that he wears his tight ass skinny jeans like he's a little, you know, like he's a little Fruit Loop boy, and they're like, yuck. Or he's just all girly with it. A lot of girls don't like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I was a young girl, I didn't like the flashy boys because I knew they didn't make good boyfriends. I knew they were hoes. Okay? So try to tone down your colors, because it's just a good indicator that you're puta. You know what I'm saying? And don't be a slut and don't be a hoe, because if you a slut hoe boy, you're gonna lose your woman. And that same goes for the girls. I'm giving you simple, to the point advice today about fashion, because I think that the fashion needs to be addressed in just proper dating, proper etiquette in dress. Okay, we needed to address that. Yes, we did. We needed to go there. Now, I didn't make this video for everyone. This video was mainly for my younger viewers, and you know, the ones that need a little baby advice, a little bit of advice, or that they felt this way and they needed somebody to say to them straight up, like, come on, show how you dressing, because it does show something. You know, let me tell you something. I've been there and done that, and I used to wear the low cut shirts and, you know, the cleavage and all this, and I got a lot of attention, sure. But I noticed that when I was dressing more in my ethnic clothes, when I used to like to dress like an African princess, and I used to put my little wraps in my head, and I still do that, and I used to put my little Asian pom-poms in my hair and all that, and I used to, you know, dress a little bit more layered. Oh man, I used to get a way better class of dudes rapping to me. I'm gonna be honest. Especially when I was in college and stuff like that, and you get a way better class of dudes rapping to you. I remember when I was in nursing school, when I was real young, I remember that the guys used to go crazy for the nursing outfit that I used to have to wear, and they used to just be all in love. Compared to them, they didn't even look at the sluts rolling down the street. They want to stop and look at the pretty nurse walking down the street, you know, and I wasn't even a nurse. I was just in classes still, and they were just looking at me. And I never became a nurse, by the way, but whatever, that's there. You know, they love that little white outfit. They love that uniform. And they love the little stethoscope sticking out your little pocket and stuff. And when if they caught it in the bag, they used to go crazy. Oh, I'm having a heart attack. They would stay on the train. And yeah, I know they were having their little nurse fantasy, I guess, right? But whatever, that's there. Now, I'm going to end this by talking about the most important thing. And that's walking with your back straight and your posture well. Okay? You don't want to slouch and be all like this. And no, that could make you look like fucked up in a minute. So you want to be standing in a proper way, like you know, you strong about your shit, and you a person that's not there to be stepped on. And you can do that with body language, so just be straight, you know, keep your back straight, sit a certain way, good posture, so you get yourself a decent man coming to you. Because a lot of times if you sit a certain way, you get a scumbag coming to you that just, he wants to feed off your energy, and you don't want that. So I'm going to pretty much end it right here, you know, and next time we'll maybe talk about another part of relationships, you know, because when I talk about something, I tend to get so into it that I can't talk about anything else. You know me to do that, right? Okay, sorry. So like I always say, click like, click it, and don't forget every time to subscribe, and remember that I love you always, I do it for you. And thanks for watching my show. Bye-bye, see you next time.